Hey there guys, what is going on? Welcome to my tier list of Undertale Yellow's OST or original soundtrack. If you'll notice on my channel, I just wrapped up, I beat all 4 of the routes in the game, and I figured I'd sort of dip my toes into this scene and see if I can make a decent tier list. I'm going to try and do this in one take, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Important announcement, though, before we get started with that. It is not yet my birthday at the time of recording this, but this video will be scheduled to release on March 24th, which is my birthday. So, happy birthday me! I'm turning... you know what? If you guess in the comments how old I'm turning, I'll give you... I don't know, I'll pin your comment or something. I'll reply to you with a big congratulations. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with this tier list. If you don't know how to tier list works, it's pretty simple. You just... Oh, there's my mouse. You have the top tier, next. Most tier lists do like S, A, B, C, D, F, like the grading system with S at the top. I prefer to just label it like this because it's a more accurate sort of description about how I feel about the songs. Another thing about tier lists that I do that I don't know if everyone does. Basically, each tier list, each tier pretty much has its own ranking, sort of. So the further left it is in the tier, the higher it is. So like the very left and perfect are the best songs. The very right are like songs that are perfect but not as perfect as the other songs. And then the far right of awful will be like the worst songs, which I don't even know if any of these songs will qualify as awful. I did spend a lot of time sorting these because for some reason on the website they were not in order. So I took some time out of my day. And you know what? I think that deserves a subscription just from the time I took to do that. But I have the soundtrack pulled up here on YouTube, and I'm going to sort of go through it. I haven't really listened to the soundtrack on my own. My only experience with the soundtrack is obviously when I played through the game. So there might be songs in here I've never heard, but based on their placement in the soundtrack, I should be able to tell around where they sort of take place in the game. So we're going to start off with OST number 1, Once Upon a Truthful Time. I am going to be listening to all these tracks all the way through. I might pause in the middle, but I won't be like skipping entire sections of tracks. So that's about all I have to say. Let's start with track number 1. By the way, if Materia Music Publishing copyrights me, I'm going to be so upset. I will be quite upset. Another thing, I'm going to sort of ignore tracks that are... Not ignore them, but like ignore the fact that some tracks may be either copy-pasted or very similar to other tracks in Undertale. So as its own track... Obviously, this track is very similar to Once Upon a Time, with the only difference being the truthful. Look, I'm going to be completely honest. I love Undertale and its soundtrack, and I love this game and its soundtrack. As an opening, sort of title crawl, whatever, introduction to the music, I think this song is great. I wouldn't say great. I would say this song is good. We're going to put our first song right here at good. It is still like a really good song. The only thing is some of these songs I'll put in good because they're like good, but they're not necessarily, you know, if I'm like listening to the soundtrack, which I know I'm weird, I listen to game soundtracks, but I won't necessarily be playing Once Upon a Truthful Time. But despite having said that, it's still a good track nonetheless. And that'll bring it to its conclusion. And we will be going to OST 02, which is menu number 1, Ruins. Okay. So off the bat, I like this menu better than Undertale's menu. I'll go ahead and say that. It feels a lot more full even when it's at the most empty version. It's sort of a bop. I'm bopping right now. You can't see it, but I am bopping. Boom, 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 And you get sort of the more instruments coming. You get the. I like it. By the way, if you don't know, I have some music covers up on my channel. I'm huge on video game music. I love that stuff. I'm also decently well knowledged on like just music and theory. So if I pull out some terms that you might not know, you can either look them up or just ask me in the comments what I was referring to. I'm gonna pause that right there. That was Menu 1 Ruins. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in OK. It's for being a mini theme, it certainly pays homage to Undertale and does it better. I wouldn't go as far to say it's bad because it is sort of a little jam, a little groove, but it's not necessarily getting played on aux. If someone hands me an aux chord and I play Mini 1 from Undertale Yellow, I'm getting kicked out of whatever event I'm at. All right, so let's go ahead and slide on over to number 3, OST number 3, Making Adjustments. I'm digging it. It's got a little groove. Okay, bassline is crazy. Is that that's like the ooh from Undertale. It's a jam, it's a groove. I'm in love with this bass line actually. This kind of goes crazy. This line goes crazy too. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and I think I already have an opinion on this. I'm going to put it. I'm struggling between top of okay or bottom of good. I think I'm going to put it in okay above main menu 01. And remember, this tier list is just my opinion on the songs. Obviously, everyone can have different opinions on the music. Unfortunately, and here we are with OST number 4, Enemy Approaching. Unfortunately, my opinion is the correct one, and if you disagree with me, I hate to tell you, but your opinion is wrong. Okay, it's like obviously it's very similar to Undertale's Enemy Approaching. You can definitely tell, like, ooh, that rise, that sort of the piano left hand or the bass line or whatever is that came in a little while ago is great. I do love this mashup. It's always fun to hear in game. I know the Enemy Approaching is different in each section, which is actually very, very neat concept and very interesting sort of to have the theme for each enemy change, even if it is the same amongst all the enemies in the ruins. You had those bells sort of chime in there. It's great. I'm going to put Enemy Approaching in great tier. It is really good. Here's where I don't know what necessarily to do, because Fallen Down obviously is a great track, but this is, it is sort of ripped straight out of Undertale, but I'm pretty sure it is different here in a second. Let's listen for the bassline. Oh, the bassline does not come in yet. Okay, that's right. Alright, we'll give it one more go around, and then the bassline should come in any second now. Yeah, you can hear that sort of choral chanting in the background. Whereas in Undertale's version, it's sort of just a bass guitar that you still hear in this version, but you can sort of hear that or whatever. I'm gonna put Fallen Down in the top of good. It's very fun to play on piano. It is a good track. Going on next to number 6, Ruins. Even though this plays very shortly in the game because we soon fall into a new section, I will still be listening to all 1 minute 30 seconds of this song. By the way, I'm way too lazy to timestamp this this video, so if anyone in the comments would like to do it, feel free. You can see even with these these 2 tracks that were just sort of ripped right out of Undertale, because these aren't sections of Undertale that are straight from the original game. They still do a little switch up in instrumentation and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh, those drums are cool. That snare drum is hitting. Oh, I like the chiptune in this version. I do not know who did the soundtrack for this game. I might look it up real quick. Who did the Undertale Yellow OST? Oh, I'll just listen to this. Obviously, I've heard Ruins before. I'm gonna put it in great. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of great. It is a great track in my opinion. Master Sword Remix, Note Block, My New Soundtrack, and Fig Burn. Okay, yes, this is Flowey's theme. This is OST number 7, Howdy. It's very interesting what they did with this theme, actually, because the original Flowey, Your Best Friend, Flowey's theme in Undertale, is a lot less creepy than this. You can tell in this theme that Flowey is a creepy character. Although in Undertale, when you hear Your Best Friend, you quickly learn that Flowey is your enemy. But in Undertale Yellow, if you've never played Undertale, you are playing with the assumption that Flowey is your friend, because he acts like your friend throughout most of the game. But this sort of creepy theme sort of hints to his real, I pause it there, his true, intentions, sort of. And it generates this creepy feel that that I feel is very intentional. It's definitely the instrumentation of the main, the sort of, and it's really good when it comes back later in his boss theme, and it plays up that creepy factor. I'm gonna put it in good. I'm going to put it at the bottom of good, just because it's just a short little theme for Flowey. I could see the argument that it's not good that it sounds creepy because it's not very fitting for his scene, but I think it is fitting for his characters, certainly. And having said that, we're going to go on to OST 8, which is Main Menu 2. Electric Boogaloo. Sort of, okay, you can hear, okay, changing the intervals up. I believe this is the Ruins theme that we'll hear later, or maybe it's Dallas theme, I don't remember. This one is Dark Ruins. Okay. So it's sort of, I guess this what they'll do for the main menu themes is they'll take the bass line from the first menu and sort of layer, okay, that's Toriel's theme. And they'll sort of layer the theme for the main boss or the section over the bass line and the percussion from the main menu. Oop, that one ended really quick. I'm gonna put this one in between menu 1 and making adjustments. I do like it better. I think its melody is more vibey, sort of. Yeah. Alright. Moving on to OST. Some of these songs literally end the millisecond the video ends. Some of them give me a bit of a second to pause it. But regardless, it's okay. Because we're going to be listening to all of these. Anyways, speaking of listening to them, here is OST number 9, In Darkness. This is the theme for the Dark Ruins. You can definitely hear the Ruins theme sort of being, I guess it's minor. I'm not sure exactly what, I would have to say this is minor. It sort of creates that, sort of creepy, but not necessarily horror creepy, just sort of uncertainness. I mean, obviously, for Clover, the regular Ruins was a new place, but this is directed at us, the player. This is a new area that we haven't seen in Undertale. And so, nobody in this situation is very sure of where we are. Okay, that was a bit of a heartache from Undertale. Okay. already. I'm really liking this song. I'm sort of jamming out here. By the way, I know they, when I read out the people who did the OST, there was like a plethora of names. Whoever did the percussion, dude, nail it every time. Oh yeah. I mean, obviously, they've nailed all of this music so far. But the percussion especially, dude, it just hits. Also, whoever did the guitar work, which we'll hear later on, splendid job. I mean, the track is not over yet, but we're about halfway through. I'm going to listen to all of it anyways in case something changes. I think I'm going to put it in great between enemy approaching and ruins. That feels like a good spot for it for me. So far we're 9 tracks in. We have 3 in sort of the A tier, 3 in the B tier, and 3 in the C tier. None in the S, and none in the bad or awful. It might have been a mistake including a bad and an awful list, or spot, just because, I mean, if it's so bad that I'm going to put it in bad, I'll probably just put it in awful, which I can't think if there are any. I guess we'll find that out in just a second, because this track has 30 seconds left, I think? No, 40, 35. Yeah, back to the, this, especially this, what chord did I, boom, you know, very, very ominous chord there near the end in the lower piano. Then we get the repeating of that motif. I will try and point out motifs that I notice. A lot of these are in the beginning are sort of taken from Undertale. This is Justice. I believe this is original theme. This is not Determination, obviously. This is the Death song, which I haven't actually heard all the way through, so I'll sort of be quiet and listen. I usually cut out the dialogue, or like skip through it pretty quick. But we're noticing, okay, they're doing some jumping. Yeah. This is actually a very comforting theme, sort of comforting you after you die. It's like, yeah, you died. You know, Flowey's like, oh, come on, you got this. You know, that's what he says when you die, I think. In some routes, he's like, come on, dude, what are you doing? But this is placed like at the first opportunity you have to die, which is obviously the enemies in the Dark Ruins. Very good. I think I'm going to put this at the very top of good, above, if it would let me, put it above Fallen Down. That would be perfect. It does not look like it's going to let me, so I'll move Fallen Down here. Yeah, Justice goes at the top of good. Alright, that's the end of the track. Don't have anything else to say about it. Let's move on to OST 11, which is Fever Pitch. Ooh, and this is, oh god, I believe... This is Decibat's theme song, yes. This theme does go crazy, actually. You can hear that Ruins theme as well. I guess that's Dal's theme, actually. So you can hear it sort of get quiet, because Decibat loves the quiet. I love that that melody right there. Oh yeah. Always has me bopping. I'm debating on top of great. I think I'm just gonna put it in perfect though. It'll probably by the end be at the lower end of perfect, but I think it deserves that spot at perfect. Certainly an absolutely banger track, and great theme for the first mini boss of the game. Decibat over here, we love it. have much else to say about it. It is very good. Sometimes the tracks that go in perfect, you have very little to say about other than, wow, this is really good. Okay, here we have Seclusion. This is the one that plays in the dark caves, in the dark ruins. We're just sort of feel the vibe of the song. Hear that bass drum kicking. I would like to learn this on piano, actually. That'd be cool. Sorry if during some of these tracks I don't say much. At least you can just listen to the tracks yourself. Hopefully I'm not talking over any of these too much either. Sometimes I'm afraid that I do that, but I think I'm providing decent sort of talking about it well. Oh, there's the Dark Ruins theme as well, which I never heard because I always went through this room pretty quick. Oh, interesting. Alright, that's the end of the track. I don't really know where to put this. I'd say probably maybe above probably here actually. It slowly made its way down the good, but I say above Howdy, below Once a Truthful Time. I'd say that's a very good spot for Seclusion to go. Yeah. Onto OST number 13, which is called Fun Sized. This is the Micro Frogget theme we all know and love. Very bouncy, very hoppy. I love the ribbit noises that they use in this song. I believe this plays at multiple points in the game, but anytime the Micro Froggets show up. Okay, interesting. So that track loops, I guess. Very interesting. Very fun, very fun size. I'm very tempted to put it just an okay. It's an okay track. Obviously, it's very goofy with the frog noises. As far as like repeat listening is not necessarily my cup of tea. So it'll go. I mean, it definitely deserves to be above like the menu and settings themes. But like as far as what it, and that's another thing that we need to sort of keep in context is what is this song trying to accomplish? Because not all these songs are gonna like be bangers that go hard. Some of these like fun sized are as far as musically they're all they need to be, right? They're just a cute little fun song with frog noises that accompany the sort of the mini frog Easter egg. So it is top of okay, but like that's not even if I put a song in bad, that doesn't necessarily mean that I dislike it. It just means that I don't know necessarily. It just means that as far as what it was trying to accomplish, maybe what it was going for was never going to sort of be the most headbanging whatever. Unless we get to a track that I either haven't heard or forgot that it's just awful, but I really doubt that's going to happen. So having said that, we're going to go on to track number 14, which is Forlorn. This is Dalv's boss theme. You can hear speeding up as well. Oh yeah, I'm banging my head crazy. You can hear this is sort of the first time that they take that theme that's been repeated so much throughout this section, different times during different songs, at the end of some songs, in the menu theme even, and they lay it all out here, like this is the theme, this is Dalv. It's going in perfect, it's going above fever pitch, it's going at the top of perfect, It is a really good track. I really enjoy it. We got another 2 minutes of this track. I might just sit back and let it play unless I can think of something to say. This bass drum is kicking. Like I said, I think I said that in the previous track, the bass drum is quite good. Yeah, listening to this track all the way through has just solidified my opinion that it is at the top of perfect. As far as the current songs we've listened to, it is a good track. They really made sure these boss themes hit, and they do hit. Alright, and on to track number 15, which is House Guest. This is the track that plays in Dao's home. Oopsie, I accidentally full screened that. I'm struggling to think of the words I need to describe that song. I'm going between honestly putting it in bad and putting it at the bottom of okay. As far as a house theme goes, like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's decent, right? Like it's not awful, but I don't know. It feels, I don't know if lacking is the right word. I just feel like it lacks a bit of substance, I guess, is the best way to put it. So I think I am going to put it in bad. It uses his theme. I don't know. Maybe it's the instrumentation, the sort of goofy vibe that it gives. It does do a decent job at sort of painting Dalv as just this goofy guy who doesn't really like interacting with people. And maybe that's sort of an issue I have with the character, where I would prefer if they sort of played up more of that loner, like less of the like goofy loner who likes paintings and corn, and more of that sort of traumatized monster who like watched a human get killed or something. I'm not certain on what the lore is, but regardless, it's going in bad. No hard feelings whatsoever. It just, I don't know, I think it sort of missed the mark a little, but it's okay. We're going to go on to track number 16, which is Organ Demo. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have two stinkers in a row. I mean, this one is intentional, but Organ Demo is going in awful. Listen to this crap. It's like if the entertainer sucked and was on an organ. That's literally the purpose of this song. My ears are bleeding just listening to it. And by awful, I mean, of course, this is the penultimate perfect song. We're going to go on to number 17, which is Snowfall. This is one of those tracks where it sort of, it begs whoever's talking over it to sort of whisper to let these beautiful chords play out. This is the kind of song that, and there's that Snowden motif as well. It's the sort of song that just begs you to take a break from whatever you're doing, sit down, lean your head back, and sort of just let the music play out. Be chill. Certainly the ambiance it provides for Snowden is enough to move it to the perfect tier. I don't know if it goes at the bottom. I'm honestly considering putting it above Fever Pitch. And I think that's where it's going to go. I don't know, just the way this song was crafted. You can just tell. Is that someone actually, like a recording of someone actually playing the piano? Because, and it doesn't feel like a MIDI piano. It feels like I can feel this sort of emotion being played out as someone pushes on the keys. That's why it's going in the perfect tier. Got 20 more seconds of this song, but yeah, especially those chords at the beginning, man. Even when it picks up, it's great, but those beginning chords, they just set the tone. They set the chill, relaxed tone. And for that reason, I love this song. After that, we're going to go to main menu number 3, which is the Snowden version. Very higher pitched, certainly, compared to the other ones. And here's the unfortunate: that theme is so great as it is in the and it picks up here, but like that theme, you can tell was designed for for Snowfall. It wasn't necessarily designed to be laid over this hard-hitting menu theme. So it's going to go in the okay. It's going to go below the other menus. I think it is the worst so far that we've heard of the menus. Just because, I mean, the main menu was very good, and the second one was the best besides the making adjustments one. But the third one, I don't know. The theme, obviously, for Snowden is very laid back, and to put that laid back theme over this sort of this boom, 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 but like this very, I don't know what the like bebop type beat. It doesn't work quite as well as the other themes did. It still is okay, but it is definitely the worst of the 3. We're now going to move on to track number 19, which is Blizzard Approaching. This is another enemy approaching. This is the Snowden version. We're just listening to it. We can hear the jingle bells already sort of set the Christmas snow theme. And I'm going to put this in great as well. I'm going to put it above Enemy Approaching, the regular one. I do like this version better. These bells, the bells always hit. I think the sort of the jingle bells, all the bells in this song, and all the sort of the voices, the instruments they chose for this version. I think I like them a little bit better. I think they just, I don't know if they feel more complete or what, but I just like them better. Move on almost in 10 seconds. We're going to move on to track number 20, which is called Birds of a Feather. I don't remember this one. It might be Martlet's theme, I'm not sure, but we're going to find out now. Oh yes, this is Martlet's theme. Okay, I'm gonna sit back and let this play out. I already have an opinion on this track, but I'm gonna let the rest of it play out. I think this is certainly a good track. I think it deserves to go between Seclusion and Howdy. I think it's better than Howdy. I think Seclusion is a bit better than it. I think this is a very deserving spot for that track. It's a very short theme for such an integral, important character. You know, other characters like Starlo and Soroba do other things during the tracks, but Martlet's always there, and Martlet's always important. Here's track number 21. This is Mo Money. This one's going at the top of A tier. I almost want to put it at the bottom. You know what? Screw it. I love this track. It's going in perfect tier. This is a very Spamton sounding track. It definitely hits the mark. Those sort of, those like Earthbound sort of MIDI screams. Very cool. And those trumpets, they tingle me in ways that only my stepfather can. We're almost done with this track though. We're going to be moving on to OST 22, which is called Delivery. Oh, this is the male whale. I think this one's going to go in okay. I think it's going to go above Fun Size before Howdy. Yeah, I think that's a fitting spot for it. Very fitting. It's okay. It's a cute little jingle for the mail service. But we're gonna move on to number 23, which is Occupied Turf. This is the song that plays when we talk to the shufflers. Okay. Going to go at the bottom of Great. It creates a good vibe. I like the bass line. I like the claps. I like this sort of quiet, chill melody that you hear over it with it sounds like a cat keyboard, honestly. Creates a very good sort of ambiance when you encounter the shufflers. Obviously, they're not meant to be taken too seriously, but they are cool in their own respect. That's the end of the track. We're going to be moving on to track 24, which is Shuffling. This is a slower version. I think this one is intentionally not as good as the other one. Although, you do get these chords. This track is actually 2 minutes long, so I'm going to listen to it. I don't know exactly what. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very interesting how you sort of stacking parts slowly. You have all these voices coming in, but nothing's really going out. Oh, and it's speeding up. Oh, I guess we're gonna get all the versions of the song for the 3 different rounds. Okay. I think this one deserves to go at the very bottom of good. Right, right before Howdy. Oh, but definitely deserves to be in that good as opposed to the top of A tier, in my opinion. This is the third run. This is where it speeds up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Alrighty, on to track number 25, which is Relaxation. This is the, oh god, it's not the, where does this track play? It doesn't play at, it doesn't play in Honeydew Resort, but it plays outside of the Honeydew Resort. We're gonna let this play out, but based on this flute, it's very nice. Very chill vibes that we're feeling right now. Yeah, I like that clarinet in the background. Every music software I have ever used, the clarinet just sounds awful. I don't know how they got theirs to sound good, but it just sounds awful in every music software I've ever used. Not much to say about this track. I think it definitely deserves to go in great at the bottom of great, but it is definitely a good track. Next we go to Honeydew Cabin, which is not wanting to load for whatever reason. But that's okay, because here it is. It's loading. This is the whatever the band plays. Which looks like we have a lot of those tracks sort of lined up. I think they'll all end up going together. I'm going to put them in good. Or at least this one is. Maybe one of them will deserve great. But definitely goes at the top of good in my opinion. It's very nice, upbeat sort of feel to the track. There's that snowed-in motif as well. You can hear it. That sax, I believe it's an alto sax, but I'm not positive. But that sax is hitting. The track loops again, but here we go with Honeydew Snow. Okay. Letting it play out. Oh yeah, I think that one's going to go above Honeydew Cabin. Yeah, creates a very more upbeat, I would say, but the vibe it creates is just stellar. Yeah, alright, on to Honeydew Ruins. Ooh, yeah. That's the Heartache theme as well. Ba-da-ba-da. Which I think is also the Ruins theme, actually. I think it is... Oh, hold on. We got a complete feel vibe switch, I guess you can call it. Um, I still think it is the weakest so far of the three. It will go still above Justice, but below the other two. Although it is pretty solid. Ooh, that was a nice ending. Alright, we'll go to Honeydew Hideaway next. Oh yeah, this one's going at the top. In case there's any question. This one actually is going at the bottom of Great. I really do like this one. Ooh, what were those chords, man? Yeah, just a great track. Oh, and next up, actually, we have Honeydew Bark, which is the annoying dog version. Oh yeah. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, obviously this is like the perfect track of all time. But in realness, honestly, I think it goes like here. All right, track number 31, Protocol. This is Martlet's boss theme. Fairly certain. Yeah, this one goes at the top. I believe it's below all of them except Mo Money. I think Fever Pitch is better. That's just my personal opinion, but we'll keep listening to see if it. I think it picks up at some point, but until then, its spot is right there. God, this thing is gonna be full once I'm done with these tracks. It's gonna be great though. Sort of interlude on the track right there. Very nice. Very nice, very chill vibes, very fun. I believe this is more of the same. Let's sort of skip through it a little bit, just make sure. Yeah, okay, so this is... It does loop over once in the actual recording. But yeah, that's where it's going to go. It's going to go above Mo Money. Next is number 32, Aviation. This is the track that plays when we're floating in our boat with Martlet. Is it going to include when it speeds up? Because that'll certainly move it. It's going to go at the... You know, actually, it might go in bad. I don't know. I don't know if it necessarily deserves bad. I think if it speeds up, if it includes the speed up, I can certainly move it up to okay. Oh yeah. What? Oh, this is the version that plays in neutral. I think if you attacked Martlet and made her run away, and you go on the journey without Martlet, I think this is the only time they introduced the waterfall melody. obviously because that area isn't in this game. But I do think it is very, very nice callback. I think the way it's used is great. I think it goes at the bottom of good, honestly. I think I will move aviation up here. I think it deserves it more, but I think Quiet Stray definitely deserves to be that in that good category. The track is almost over, and we will be moving on to OST 34, which is main menu number 4, which is the Dunes version. Oh yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I think this one is... God, where did I put the main menus? Yep. I think this one certainly... I think, honestly, this one goes below Aviation. I'm just not the biggest fan of this one. Obviously, the whole point of this sort of Western music is that it's like, you know, quiet guitars and whatnot, and it's very minimalistic, but obviously, though intentionally, the little changes to this track, I think are going to put it... It's still in the okay. I mean, it's not bad by any means. But I do think it goes sort of grouped up with the other ones, but I think it goes below Aviation at the end of the day. Here though, we get Vigorous Terrain. This one I do like. This one's going in great. I think this one goes above In Darkness. No, I think it goes below In Darkness. Above Ruins, certainly. I think right there is where this track deserves to go. I'm just gonna let this track play out. This track is very good. It's very good at capturing that sort of Western theme, which goes very well with obviously the character of Clover being the yellow soul, the cowboy with the gun and the hat. And I think the way they did this section is masterfully done. I'm just gonna let this play out. This part, I don't even know how to describe necessarily what it makes me feel, but it's very soothing. Alright, let me just pause that right there. I think that track, already put it where it goes. I just wanted to say again, I love that track. That's all. Here's track number 36, Sandstorm Approaching. This is the battle theme for the Dunes. Is that the Minecraft dirt block breaking noise? That's insane. Honestly, I don't know if I think it goes below Blizzard Approaching. I think Blizzard Approaching is still stronger, but it definitely deserves to be at that sort of top of great tier. Again, I'm just gonna let this one play it as well. This one is certainly a bop. The trumpets again. Ooh yeah. The computer is very good at articulating those trumpet parts. Sort of weird ethereal ghost voice there at the end. Look at that chiptune. Yeah, there it is again, the ghost voice. Alright, here's track number 37, Mining Company. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, this one, when you hear this one for the first time, man, it... Honeydew... Hideaway, yeah, that's that. Honestly, I think it goes here. I don't know if it should necessarily go above Ruins, but I think it definitely does deserve to be sort of in that area. Mid-low, great tier. We're about to get that. Yeah. That is a great place for that. It's a great sort of Western feeling effect. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Loving it. I'm rocking with it. Very little to add to that, but I think I put it in the correct spot. I think I'm going to move on to track number 38, which is called Gemstone Fever. This one's a short one. Oh, this is what plays during that quiz. It's okay. I mean... Honestly, I'll put it in bad just because... It's, you know, it's one of those tracks that's just sort of there because it needs to be. It is sort of, I guess it's a fun little track. But, you know, it is what it needs to be and nothing more. Once again, it's not getting played on the aux, but it's not necessarily orchestrated to be played on an aux. Alright, this is track number 39. Going up is the elevator theme. I mean, look. It's not organ demo, but like, I mean, come on. I think it's a little, maybe unfair putting it in awful, but I mean, it's designed to be like cheap. I don't want to say crappy, but it's just sort of very awkward feeling elevator music as you're sitting in there with that awkward guy. Very little to say about this track. And if you disagree with anything I do in this video, leave a comment about it, and I'll be happy to have some pleasant discourse with you about it. Here's track number 40, Mining Co. Concussion. It's like play on words, like Mining Co. like the other track, but it's Mining Concussion. This plays when the boulders are dropping on you. It's okay. It's gonna go. It's gonna go above fun-sized before delivery. No, I think it deserves to go above. I think it deserves the very top of okay. Actually, I think I'm being a bit mean. I think it deserves bottom of good. Probably, yeah. I think it's good enough to sort of be pushed over the edge to the bottom of good. But certainly no more than that. You know, you're gonna spend what, a maximum of like a minute in this room, so at this point the track's probably over. You've probably already dodged all the boulders. Boom, boom. Alright, here's track number 41. This one is called, wait for it, Shimmer. I don't remember when this... Oh, this one plays when you're in the minecart. There are a lot of these tracks, by the way. This one is okay. I'll put this... Actually, I think this one can go top of okay. I don't think it deserves that good like Mining Concussion did, but I still think it is an okay track. Also, the point of this track being this long is weird because the cutscene is the same amount. There's no dialogue that you can use to like hold it back. But this is track number 42. This is called Apex. It's very hard to rate this because it's just sort of ambient noise. I think for what it is, it deserves to be in good. Maybe great, maybe good. I think I'll put it below all of the Honeydew. But here's track number 43. This is Que Passion. This one certainly deserves to go. Top of great, very top, above all of these. Just the way this song makes me feel. It's very, very Mexican. Obviously intentionally so. But it's very fitting for the character of El Bayador. And even more so, I'd say, is the next track, 44, which is called Danza. Which is only 40 seconds long, funnily enough. But despite that, I don't think it's better than Mo Money, but I do think it deserves to be in that perfect tier. We'll just listen to it now. We'll let the vibe roll out. Oh yeah. The vibe that this soundtrack does create is just, honestly, very breathtaking. Alright, here we're moving on to OST number 45, which is Oasis Valley. This is the song, believe it or not, that plays in Oasis Valley. I think this one deserves bottom of great. Honeydew Hideaway, yeah, I think bottom of great. Probably above Honeydew Hideaway just because that one sort of barely reaches the cusp. I think this one definitely deserves it. So you have all these other tracks up here that are better than it, but I definitely think it does deserve that great tier. We're just vibing out to the rest of the track. The area themes in this game are really good. They whatever the area wants you to feel, its themes will certainly instill that in your very soul. But now it's time for the indoor theme to Oasis Valley, which I would assume is the same as Oasis Valley, but with different instruments. Oh yeah, I can imagine this being also in the great category. Although, we'll wait till the other instruments come in. But right now, I'm feeling like maybe it's top of good. If the instruments do come in, hold on. We'll give it that good. We'll put it right here. Above Justice, above Apex. Yeah. No real melody in this song. It's very odd. But and I guess if you go in these buildings it makes more sense because they're sort of very Western settler vibe to them. There's not much going on here, but I think it does. The more I listen to it, I feel like honestly it can go like down here actually. It's just okay. It's not trying to do too much. Here's Cafe Dune though. We'll listen to this. That bass is pretty crazy. I think right between these is where that theme will belong. what does that say? Oh yeah, I think it's a good spot for it is below bark and snow and above cabin and ruins. Sort of that middle between the all the honeydew cabin themes. It's a good theme for the cafe in the dunes. Okay, these next two soundtracks in the YouTube playlist, the next two soundtracks are both in Japanese, but luckily on this tier list they are both in English. They are from the arcade cabinet in the Cafe Dune. The first one is titled Love Blaster. This is track number 48. Very... How do I put this? Very arcade game. Those Spampton Earthbound noises as well are just tip the cherry on top. I think honestly right here above Seclusion probably is where I think is a pretty good place for it, right below Once Upon a Truthful Time. Get another minute of this. Okay. It's doing something different as well. I think it's trying to definitely earn that spot that I put it at. Okay, this is, I believe, a repeat of the track. Yeah. Okay, so this is all the same. Still is a very good track. Here is the second one. This is sped up. This one is called Finale. I would assume this plays during the final boss. In my playthrough, I never actually beat the arcade game. Listening to all of this, but I think it is basically just the same thing sped up. I think a good place for this would be above Howdy, sort of with Seclusion and Birds of a Feather between the two arcade songs. I think it's a good spot for those to fit right in. That having been said, obviously it's still in the good category. Like, this is still a good song. I am genuinely enjoying this soundtrack. Oh, and that guitar was something special. The track is almost over though. About to lead into track number 50, which is called North Star. Oh yeah. Very short and to the point. It's so short, I'm gonna have to put it at the bottom of good, because I do think it is good. I think it deserves that spot. This is track number 51. It's called Feisty. This is the the bar theme. I think it goes above. If it'll let me. If it'll let me put it at the top of good, that's perfect. Right where it is, that's a good place to have it. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. So far, I am liking the lineup we have. I do have a feeling, though, at the end, near the end, the perfect category is just gonna line up. It's just gonna fill up. Yeah, we're almost at the end of this track. Track number 52. It's called A New Partner. We still do got a little bit left in this track, though. Almost done, though. Oh, what are we doing? We gotta conclude the song, gang. Yeah, alright. This is definitely an Earthbound sound font. I'm 90% sure this song is just ripped straight out of Earthbound. I'll put it in okay. probably at the bottom. Oh, it looks like we'll be starting the second row of OK, which is very nice, I guess. Da, 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 da. All right. Not much to say about this track. Okay. Definitely has that Dune theme. Wild East. Alright, this is the same thing, but it's a piano version. I do think this one is a bit higher. I think it goes above Aviation. And above, not necessarily main menu 3, but definitely main menu 4. I'd say right there is a good spot for that song. In my opinion, of course. Yeah, so far I'm pretty comfortable with finding places for all these to fit. That was my back, I just popped it. Alright, and we're gonna lead that right into, well, this track still has like 20 seconds left, but alright, it's gonna lead into track number 54, which is called Blossom. I think this plays when Soroba is talking to us. I think right here in OK is a good spot for it, above Aviation. It's a nice little ambient track. The next track, this is number 55. It's called The Wild East. We know all about the Wild East, don't we? Oh yeah, this is the track that plays all of the sort of sections, whatever. Oh, and we do have this run of a bunch of tracks that are they're at the exact same length as this one, so I'm gonna assume they're just the different versions of this song. I'm gonna put this near the top of good. Yeah. Oh. Not necessarily. Actually, you know what? We will put it above Feisty. We know. I'll listen to this one all the way through, but the next couple, they're all the same theme with different instruments, so we'll sort of listen to them and sort of order them around. But yeah, this one is, I mean, as far as establishing sort of, not necessarily, I don't know, it establishes the Wild East. It's a good feel for the Wild East. It's sort of a little bit hesitant, a little bit, you know, this is definitely unlike anything we've encountered so far, but at the same time, it also feels like we might have a great fun time. And I think that perfectly encompasses what the Wild East is in this game. Alright, this one is called The Stable. Okay, yeah, so it's just the different version. I think this one is definitely worse than the original. Oops, did not mean to put that there. Sort of skip around it though. We'll listen to these. Yeah, this plays in the obviously the horse stable with the card game. Oh, that was a horse instead of the whip crack. That was funny. All right, this is the clinic. This plays in the hospital, I think. Yes. this one definitely deserves to be above the stable, but not above the Wild East. We'll listen to the ending and see how that how it is when that plays out. Oh, that's funny. It's a flat line. This is the slammer. This plays in the jail. Above the stable, probably below the clinic, I'd say. This is very weird. It's like a kazoo almost. It's like a jail instrument, sort of like the kazoo, the harmonica, the whistle. I just want to know at the end if they play a sound of a jail door being slammed. I will move the slammer above the clinic, just based on how funny that would be. I don't think they will though. Oh, well, I was wrong. I'm gonna move that up there then. Okay, that was funny. This is the house. Okay, the house, for some reason, if you'll look, is on this tier list twice. I think this one goes right here, between those two. I'm not gonna put it on there twice. I'm gonna just move it there to the bottom. I just realized that the house was on there twice for some reason, and that's no bueno. So we'll just ignore it, honestly. We'll get a sort of feel for this here at the end. Alright, and oopsie, clicked the wrong thing. What does it play at the end? Like a camera or something. This is 6-shooter. This plays... Yes, this plays during the, wait, no. Does this play when we fight the dummy? I can look it up. Is it the, oh no, it is the card game. Okay, that's what I thought, but I was not sure. It is the card game. This one is certainly good. I say this one honestly goes at the top of good. Oh, I say above the other tracks, but definitely below the Wild East. The original can't be beat. I think that's a good spot for it. I'm just gonna probably let the rest of the track play out. Let you listen to this, the sax solo as well. It's crazy. It is more or less sort of like the same thing sort of repeated, but it is still, I believe that was a repeat. We'll listen for a bit longer to find out though. With the snapping we got going in the background. Although to my family, I probably sound crazy, but it's okay. They already think I'm crazy. It's okay. We got ready. This is definitely new though. Got that sax soli sort of thing playing out. Oh, this is new as well. Oh yeah, I do like this. I do really like this track. Although it is almost, not quite yet though, I'll wait a minute. This next track is called A Teaspoon of Gunpowder. It is track number 61. It's probably a reference to Mary Poppins, but with gunpowder instead of sugar, which is a very interesting choice to make. But, I mean, I don't know what gunpowder tastes like, so I won't beat it till I try it. Oh yes, this plays at the gun shop that just sells healing items. Honestly, I'm gonna put this at great. Honeydew, probably below ruins. I think that's a decent spot for it to go. Very good, very fun track. We will be moving on to track number 62. This one's only 14 seconds long. It's called Duel. This definitely plays. When we're actually dueling him, I'd say. Let's do it again. I say it's okay. It's weird for these sort of ambient tracks that are like 10 seconds long. It's hard to really find a good spot for it. But I think that is a good spot for it. We'll be moving on to track number 63. This is called Sheriff's Fate. This plays when you shoot Starlo and he pretends to die. I think that's a good spot for it. Above menu 4, below aviation. This is nap time. Oh, this is when everyone's sleeping. Oh, and this is as well. This is the same as the other versions. Like, oh god, where are they? This is just like the Wild East and the Slammer and the House. This is nap time. Sort of. This is probably the weakest one of them, to be honest. Even below the Stable, just honestly. No, diss on it or whatever. It's very nap time sounding. It's just weakest of all of the Wild East themes, in my opinion. Skip on ahead to here. Well, I gotta see how it ends. But this one is called Someone's in Danger. It's track number 24. Okay, good. Oh yeah. Honestly, it's going in great. I don't care what you say. It's going at the bottom of great. The way it creates the feel, the danger when you find out that the Feisty Five has been kidnapped is very great, and I love it for that. And I gotta put it in great. And this one is going as well in great, above it even, because it's longer, and it's when you actually have to choose between saving Ed and saving everyone else. I don't know if since it's longer, it has more opportunities to sort of build that theme. Alrighty. Next track is Deal 'Em Out. This plays. Oh yes, this plays when we fight the Feisty Four. Honestly, it's going below Cape Ashon, but above the other fight themes for sure, for certain. I'm going to let this play out. There's very little to say about it. I'm going to go let my cat in my room. But you guys can certainly sit here and enjoy this banger soundtrack. And I'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Wanted to say hi, but I'm not certain about it yet. Nope, I think he just wanted to sit in my chair. Let me sit down first. We're here with him, we're chilling. This solo actually does go crazy as well. No, you can't get on my keyboard. This silly boy. Very good. I definitely solidified my agreement with its placement where I put it. We do still have half a minute left. This next track is track 68. We're almost at the funny number. This one is called The Straw. I don't know if it's the final straw, it's just The Straw. I think this plays when the Feisty Four talk to Starlo about how upset they are with him. I don't know, the ambience it creates, I think it deserves good. I think it'll go below North Star. Actually, I think, oh god, where was that? Where was Once Upon a Truthful Time? I just accidentally grabbed it from nowhere. Oh god. I think it was like over, oh, he just smacked my microphone. Oh god, I think it was like over here. I think it was below Feisty. What are you doing? Yeah, the Straw, I think we'll go above North Star actually with that one. No, Once Upon a Truthful Time was here below Fallen Down. That's right. Getting the thoughts out. I don't actually, I think this plays when we fight Starlo. Like before we fight him, when he's monologuing at us. This is track 69, Getting the Thoughts Out. The western sounding songs are starting to blend together, I'm not gonna lie. I think this one certainly deserves good. I think it definitely deserves probably right here above Nap Time. Alright, time for track 70, which is titled, you guessed it, The Showdown. This is the fight with North Star, also known as Starlo. Here we go. Gonna sit back and listen to this one. I'm gonna let this one sink in. Oh, that 8-bit is just exactly what I needed right now. It's going in perfect. It's going right here. That's the perfect spot for it. I do like this track a lot. Obviously, it's Starlow's boss theme. Starlow's one of the most flamboyant characters in the series. His boss theme has to go insane, and it does. Here's his theme as well. Sort of shifted the vibe of the song. Alright, that's the end. The next track is track 71. This one's called Renewed. This plays when Starlow forgives us. It's going right here. Going right here, actually. Below Howdy, or sorry, above Howdy, but below Finale and Birds of a Feather. I think is a perfect spot for this song. It's very chill with the piano. Still has that sort of Western bar feel to it. Very cute, very fun sort of little soundtrack. This next one is called Sunny Side Farm. I would assume this is a track that plays on Sunny Side Farm. This is track number 72. I guess this is a very... I think it deserves the top of okay. I think it is an okay track for what it is, you know, going for. Actually, this part brings it. I'll say it's bottom of good, actually. I think it deserves that at least. Very fun soundtrack. And this part as well, this part is pretty good. On to track number 73, this one's called Kaneko. I can only assume that this plays when Saroba talks about Kaneko. Surprising, I know. Probably between North Star and the Straw is a good place for that. Lower end of good, but still is a good track. That's just where I'm deciding to put it. It is what it is. Still nice to sit down, sit back, relax, and listen to this track. This next track is track 74. This one is called Change of Plans. I would assume this plays when we change our plans. When we decide to go into the Steamworks to rescue Kaneko. Or at least to look for a way to rescue her. This one is great. This one is someone's in danger. I'll put it above. I'll put it right here. Above the train ones, but but below the Honeydew Resort ones. Oh god. I really want to put this track. This track is called Tomorrow Means the Surface. It's track 75. Part of me really wants to put this at the top. Despite being so empty, what it's trying to accomplish is that feeling of emptiness. It's going at the bottom of great. It's going to go there. But for trying to creep you out and sort of be this is, hey, like, the Dunes was an area that you've never heard of before in Undertale, but it's this sort of nice open place with sand and people. This is a shut down facility with lava and creepy robots, and it's very scary. And there's Wayne Gaster, and he remembers your genocides. And it's very good at accomplishing that creepy feel. This next one is main menu number 5. It's been a while since we've heard a menu track. I forgot those existed. Menu number 3 was Snowden. I think this definitely deserves to go above that. Honestly, I think it deserves to go above the original one as well. I don't think it beats number 2, but I think it definitely, this is definitely a tight, good spot for it. Oh god, but track number 77. Track number 77 though. It's called Meltdown. You might have heard of it. It's the Steamworks theme. This one's going in perfect. This one is going above protocol. This one's, you know what? Screw it. Of all the tracks we've heard, this is my favorite. So far, this track is my favorite. I just like it. It just, I don't know. It's very core feeling. It definitely fills you with that sense of, hey, your journey is almost over. You just have to make it through this final area. And it's great. Oh my god. Look, what I was talking about earlier with the guitars, this is I think the first time we've heard an electric guitar, at least as prominent as it is in this track. This track is sort of kickstarts all the electric guitar nonsense that we hear later, and boy is it good, and boy here does it just shine. Oh, they dropped it an octave. Whoa, I got tingles. Just let the beat feel you. Don't feel the beat, let the beat feel you. Another thing I will say with this track is the journey's end feel it gives you, that, you know, the final stretch. It also feels like, you know, you're going to do something very heroic. You're going to the lab, or what you think you're going to the lab with Sorova to rescue Kaneko and save her. It's a very noble cause. You're almost there. You're almost at the end of your journey. You're almost at the end of the journey to help Kaneko. It's all this culmination at the beginning of the Steamworks where all the paths sort of converge into this one goal of getting through this area, and this theme just encapsulates that perfectly. This theme is almost over though, and preceding it is track number 78. And the title for track number 78 is called Treading Lightly. Yes, as I hear this, I can just hear the metal stomps that that play as we walk across those barren metallic halls. I think it goes above. Tomorrow means the surface. I think grouping this together, putting this one above it, certainly where they deserve to go. This next track is track 79. It's called Interaxis. Can't wait for this one. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Short little theme for Axis. It's gonna go in great. It's gonna go at the top of great. It's gonna go right there. 4K Passion above deal amount. In my opinion, the perfect spot for that track to go. Alrighty, who's ready? Track number 80, this one's called Detainment 014. This is when Axis drops you into the place. I'm going to put it in the middle here somewhere. I think above Shuffling. It's the perfect place to put it. Below Flowey's theme, Howdy, above Shuffling. I feel like that's a fitting spot for this track. It does very well at generating that sort of creepy with the violin, the like leading tone. Very ominous, very well, this is where I'm supposed to be. You know, that's what it sort of makes you feel. Track is called track 81. It's called Build a Bot. This plays, oh yeah, very menu feeling. This happens when we build the bot in for the Axis fight. Oh yeah. It's gonna go. You know what? It's gonna go right there. Right there. That's the perfect spot for it. But below Canico, above North Star. I think that's the perfect spot for this theme. You can tell when they play this track that we are certainly building a bot. Oh, this next one though, this is an enemy thing. This one's called Heat Wave Approaching. Oops, why did my thing lagged a little bit? Sorry. This next one is called Heat Wave Approaching. Oh yeah, this is the robot theme. This is my favorite of the fight themes. Where did I put those? Yeah, right here. Actually, I think it goes below Blizzard. But I think it definitely is a high contender for that spot. Very empowering soundtrack, to say the least, or just track. Very empowering piece of music, to say the least. never believe. You'll never believe what this next track is called. It's called Golden Opportunity. This is the Macro Frogget Room theme. Here we go, track 83, Golden Opportunity. I had to put this at the top of good. Just the vibe. I'll put it below the Wild East, but it certainly deserves this spot. The sheer vibes with the bass, the feeling of this is a secret room, and I've been collecting all these things. It's time for me to, finish the secret. You get to put all the golden items on the pedestals. It's very, you got that piano. It feels a bit like Gaster. I don't know how to explain it. Sort of these harmonious discordant chords. Oh, they certainly help it. Oh, why is my earbuds disconnected? I'm going to connect those real quick, but you've obviously been listening. Oh, there we go. They connected. Sorry about that, echoed a bit. But is what it is. This next one, through the macro lens, this is the Macro Frogget. This one's going at the top of great, above Cape Ashon. Not above Danza, but I think it definitely earns this spot. For sure. I mean, you just listen to this thing. This is a vibe. This is a bop. This is everything in between and whatnot. Boom, boom. That bass drum is kicking. It's kicking, ladies and gentlemen. It's going insane. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. Very good soundtrack. This next one, track 85, is called Found You. But this is when Axe. Ooh, awful. It goes in awful. Axe is chasing you. It's going right here. It's going in good. It's going below 6 shooter above the slammer. I think that's a good spot for it. This next one, track 86, is called The Corner of a Circle. This plays in the sort of office spaces and the space with the vending machine. It's like the workspaces. Very corporate feeling, very dead-end job feeling. I want to put it in good. I don't want to put it too high, though. I feel like above Apex. I feel like that's a good spot for it. I think it's going to lag out real quick. There we go. We'll play that back again. Alrighty, we'll continue listening to this. Corner of a Circle. I don't know why it's called that. I would assume that it has something to do with the fact that, I guess that's how their job sort of was. They were sort of, trying to revive the Steamworks, but it was a lost cause. They were trying to find the corner of the circle. They were trying to do something they just can't do. You just can't find the corner of a circle. This next one is called After Hours. It's track 87. Admittedly, I never heard this one in game, I don't think. It is performed by Moray in the saloon in the Wild East during the neutral route if you backtrack to the saloon after receiving a letter from Starlo in the Steamworks. Oh, that's because in my neutral route, I killed Starlo so that that wouldn't fly. Just judging on that, I say it's an okay. It probably goes at the top. I think I'd say it belongs in the top of okay. But this next track we're gonna play, Greenhouse. Track 88. This is the one that plays obviously in the greenhouse. Very creepy. This one's going in perfect. Like there's no, probably bottom of perfect, but it definitely deserves that spot in the perfect category. Just listen to this. It's very like end of the world. We made a revelation. This is the song that plays when 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 scientists discover the monkey virus in 2020, or bat virus or whatever. I'm talking about COVID, not AIDS. I'm sorry. It's, it's a very creepy feel with the piano and whatnot. You can tell when you're reading those messages back and forth between the greenhouse team and the science team, or the science division, that they all sort of had that feeling of, hey, this is like the end of our time. And that track does very well to give us that feeling. The next track, though, track 89, is called 10th Level Lockdown. It's not going to give us that same feeling. This is also a perfect track. The Gardener, everything about the Gardener, honestly, is perfect. This goes above Protocol, below Fever Pitch. In the perfect category, I think that's a perfect spot for it. Those sort of hitting interludes of like brass or whatever. Very, very fun, very cool. This track, when you hear this in the game, it's just very, I don't know how to describe it even. Oh, that hit, dude. As well, when the gardener brings in his like robot friends, it's just beautiful. Here's coming to the close of the track. Very beautiful end to this track. It appears that the OST is sort of going through the neutral soundtrack, which is very similar to Pacifist. But oh no, actually no, this could be either. This one's called Mixin' It Up. I believe this plays when you're doing the mini game for when you're mixing it up in the mini game when you're making the hydrochloric acid. It also plays when you're talking to that annoying robot on the wall in the pacifist route. It goes in okay. It goes below Sheriff's Fate, above menu 4, I'd say is a good spot for it. This next track, though, also this track certainly has a very corporate feel to it, like the hi, welcome to your new job at Amazon. Your next break is in 13 hours. But this next track is called One's Past. This plays when we learn about Kaneko and their exact fate. Or no, actually, it plays when sorry, this is when Soroba's reading that that letter about Chujin, and she gets mad. about his failed robot attempts. I'd say top of good right there is a good spot for that. Ooh, actually this part. Put it up here. Above treading lightly into Marmion's surface. It belongs in great, honestly. I forgot about this part. We get this discordant piano arpeggios, I think, is what those were. Creepy. Very, you know, we don't know the whole truth about what happened to Chujin, and it shows. I think I said someone's name other than Chujin earlier, but I meant Chujin. This guns blazing. This is Axis battle theme. I have to throw away my hatred for this boss fight because if you watch my pacifist playthrough, I struggled so much with this, but it's okay. I think this one goes great. I think it goes below Mo Money, actually. I think it belongs. It deserves to go in the perfect category. Just listen to this. Listen to. Oh yeah. Listen to those. Listen to those. Yeah, you can feel the robot love or something. I don't know. Oh yeah. So good. Guns Blazing is a great track. We're going to listen to the rest of it. Right, that's the end of the track. This track is track 93. It's called Soulmate Located. This is when you present Axis with his new lover. I think top of okay is the best place for this. It's sort of... Actually, you know what? I'll move it to the bottom of good. I think it deserves that good. It's a nice little chiptune, upbeat little jingle. I could hear this as like a ringtone. Yeah, certainly. Not much else to say about that. The next track is track 94. It's called The Freedom to Be Flawed. I don't remember this track. Oopsie. I opened that up on the wrong thing. It's okay. The freedom to be flawed. Undertale yellow. I'm just looking up where this happens because I don't remember. Oh. Axis' final conversation with Flower during a neutral route if he is spared. Okay. That would be why, because I killed Axis in my neutral route. But I think it belongs right there. below, one's past, above. Treading lightly and tomorrow means the surface in the great category. I think it's just a banger place to put that. Very hopeful, even though I don't know exactly what Axis says during this conversation. I would assume it's very, will be okay, because the file is muse_we will be okay. Very hopeful, uplifting track. It's like finding hope inside of dark times. Next up, though, is track 95. Oh god, this one is medium. This one. It's cheating by being an Undertale track, but it goes at the very top of perfect. It's literally another medium, but it's medium. Oh, and it's got that perfect intro. We're finally at Hotland. You know, it's all, you know, the first hit of nostalgia since we fell through the ruins floor. First, you know, sense of familiarity in the underground. It's like we're back on the main path, and boy is it great to be back in Hotland. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out, honestly. I don't have anything to say. Another Medium is a great Undertale soundtrack. It's like one of my favorite Undertale soundtracks. And for it to be back here, and in such a cool way, is beautiful. Beautiful vocals, by the way. And they fit the Steamworks theme in there, woven in so beautifully. Beautiful end to that track. The next track is track 96. It's called UG Apartments. Obviously stands for Underground Apartments. It's like Metaton without the crazy, if you know what I'm saying. Between apex and corner of a circle, I think is a perfect spot for this track. Very relaxing. Oh, but you know what we're about to get into? Oh, brother. After this track ends, we get into the neutral ending tracks, which include Martlet's death and Flowey's fight. I'm seeing them already. I see the next track is called An Acquittal. The one after that is called The Flower. It's crazy. It's great. Alright, we're almost at the end of this track. Here we are with track 97, An Acquittal. Almost done with this. This is when Martlet throws away the serum. I won't do it. I won't kill you. There's good in you. This is great. Bottom of great. I think is a great spot for that. This is a very especially if you played the pacifist route first, which is probably the intention of this game, that you're familiar with Undertale and you know that you need to spare everyone, to go back and do a neutral route and sort of be offered an olive branch a chance to go back to that life is great. And then track 98, the flower happens, and Flowey kills Marlet. It's going great. It's going in great. And then you got to be kidding me. Track 99 follows right after it. Where's you got to be kidding me? Oh, wait, no. The flower, and then you got to be kidding me. Yep, they go right there at the top. The creepiness they provide, you tried to betray me, that Flowey gives. It's just creepy and beautiful. This one is called Just Us. Oh yeah, this one's going at the top as well. This one is so, oh my god, the world is over. It's not going perfect, it's going above all of these songs in the top of the great tier. Before we appear in Flowey's mind, it's really that sense of, oh crap, he killed us and absorbed our soul. We lost. It's like that feeling. And then echoes of another. This track, this is the track that plays when Flowey monologues about killing you and all of your runs. It's also the track that plays for the neutral in credit scene. And maybe the flawed pacifist as well, I'm not sure. It's going in great. It's that beautiful, honestly it goes above Just Us. It's that beautiful, recounting of all of our adventures, and then the realization with the tutorial theme that just fits in there perfectly. It's that, oh crap. That's how meta this game is going right now. It's literally, the name of the boss is Meta Flowey because of how meta this boss fight is. Beautiful chaos you can feel. You can feel the anger. Beautiful, creepy, the sort of creepy pasta feel that this fight gives you. Speaking of, I mentioned this earlier when we played the Howdy track, the creepy Flowey theme. This is track 102. It's called Best Friends Forever. Oh my god, does the creepiness factor go all the way up into perfect. Above Greenhouse. No, not quite actually. Just in my opinion, but it definitely deserves to be in there. Because listen to this shit. Listen to this, bro. I don't even have nothing to say about this. It's just perfection. It's just amazing. Chef's kiss. Track. then the brake core comes in. Like, what? They crank this up to 11. It's just insane. And then there's these violins, the strings come in. Beautiful. And we're at the end of the track. This one is called Subconscious. This happens when we watch Flowey talk about killing himself, and it's very creepy. This one's going great. Echoes of another. It's going right up there. Right up there. But you know what's going above it? And I already know because I actually did listen to this one because of just how great this track is. Snow goes above Subconscious in the great. Because listen to this. This is literally like VHS horror. And you see Martlet, who just got killed, and for a split frame Martlet's face is gone, and then she just keeps repeating, I found you, and then her face falls off and she melts. Which I just realized is a reference to what will happen in the genocide route, where she will melt from injecting herself with the termination. It's just beautiful. Alright, this one's called Crescendo. I believe this, yes, oh god, this plays when we, I'm putting it up here. It's going below Subconscious. It's going, the lightning effect, it's when we reveal big Flowey, then we get to Gotcha. Oh my god, it's going up here. It's going above Subconscious, but below Snow, because Snow deserves that top spot in great category. But the creepiness that this provides, oh man, is it beautiful. It's just beautiful by all regards. And then this next track 107, called Afterlife. This is the Flowey fight. This is going in perfect. Come on, how can you not? It's going below Best Friends Forever. Actually, I listened to Best Friends Forever all the way. I think it honestly it put itself all the way up here for me. We'll listen to Afterlife. Right now, I'm feeling like here. Then we're gonna get all the Specimen, which is the different phases of his battle. It's like the souls, but instead of souls, it's petals. Very creative way to, oh my god, listen to those hits. Oh my gosh. Just a beautiful theme all around. Part where he forces us to choose, spins around, forces to shoot at a pedal. And we're gonna get to all 6 of these. Patchworked. This is the clown feel in one. I'm gonna put these at the top of good, and just sort of rank them, because I think they all deserve to go around there. That's creepy. Organic. Oh, dude, this one's great. This is the blood one. This one goes at the top. Organic goes at the top. Absolutely deserves that spot as well. Beep. 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 But next up is specimen clay. Oh yeah, this one is going between these two. I think it's a good spot for it. Although this part does hit. Do, 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 do. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Alright, next up is specimen paper. Very hard to judge these all. But I think this one will go here. Below clay, above whatever one, patchworked. It was very close between paper and clay. This one is called polygonal. This one was not my favorite. This one's probably the lowest of all of them. Unless I'm misremembering mechanical and it's actually really bad. But I think these are all good. I think this one deserves to go here. That dissonance is still really cool. Oh yeah, so dissonant. And up next is the final specimen, which is called specimen mechanical, and then it looks like we go to the pacifist route. So I think this is the last of the neutral tracks. Here we are. Alright, this one's pretty easy for me to judge. It goes for below paper, above patchworked. I think that's a good spot for it. Unless it changes, because I don't remember this one actually. Bounce a little bit though. Okay. I mean, it is still a good track. But I think it deserves that spot, sort of, what, 4th out of 3? Or 4th out of 6? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. I stand by that. Alright, yep. Alright, here we get the first of the true pacifist tracks, which is the Trek. It's definitely that, like, heroic. This is going great. I remember how this made me feel. An acquittal. Oh god, which one was that again? Which one was an acquittal? Okay, that was the one where Marlet talks to us. Yeah, so this definitely goes below that one. But I think it does certainly belong here. I mean, you can feel the determination in this song. Very determined. Yeah, just hitting that. Oh yeah, you can hear it building. Oh yeah. I just want to pause that. Fix something. I want to hear that. I want to hear that build again. That hit. Got to hear it go insane. Oh, wait for... Oh. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what? Right there. Right there. That's it. That's it. That's where it's going. You've convinced me. It goes almost at the top of great. Not quite better than Snow, just because of that creepy feeling that Snow gives, but this heroic feeling is great. We are now moving on to track number 115, Trapdoor. Oh yeah, this plays when we discover Chujin's interesting. This plays when we're looking for the trapdoor, where this just plays in Chujin's house. I'd say this goes below an acquittal in the great category. Again, we're getting to the end of the soundtrack. This is just basically the meat writing section because all of these finishing tracks are just so good. But yeah. Listen to this, man. And that's what is it called? It's the Steamworks theme. It's the like, when you're in the sort of the work areas, because Chujin worked there and is playing that theme. Just a cool little motif thing. It might even be Chujin's theme, and they played that at the workplace in the Steamworks because he worked there, not the other way around. I'm not certain. I think this is Chujin's theme, actually. We're going to find out when we get to track 116, which is called Nothing But the Truth. This plays during Chujin's his creepy analog videos to us in his basement, as well as in the genocide route. It plays when he talks about when he experienced the murder. Nothing But the Truth. Straight to perfect, dude. Below Greenhouse? I think it's below Greenhouse. No, it goes above Greenhouse. Yeah, just listen to that, God. You can tell this theme was just created for an exposition dump, and that's exactly what it's used for. Listen, the piano, the voices, everything just coming together for this grand song, I guess. It's just beautiful. Dude, I'm nailing these guesses. Oh yeah. You can tell something's being found out. You can feel it in your bones. Oh yeah. What if I get rid of this? I can. Okay, whatever. Wait, oh, that's weird. It's not showing up on the OBS. But I right-clicked it. It won't let me delete the second house. Yeah, that goes in perfect. Beautiful song, amazing song. This next song is called "Flock Together." I assume it's a part 2 to the the Martlet theme, because the Martlet theme is called "Birds of a Feather," and this one is called "Flock Together" because we are flocking together. This plays in New Home when we're determined to catch up to Soroba and and Starlo and resolve that, and then get me to King Asgore. This goes in perfect. It goes below Greenhouse. It's at the bottom of perfect. But listen, it deserves perfect. As you get to the end of this soundtrack, you can tell they put all of the effort. They put so much effort into this half of the soundtrack. It's just all of these songs go incredibly crazy. Beautiful track. It's almost over. This is the reprise of Kaneko. Where did I put Kaneko? I know there's the original. Did I put it in like okay? Yeah, I think this one's gonna go like a bit above Kaneko. This one's only a minute long. I think this is when Soroba is talking about Kaneko right before her boss fight. Yeah, this is the heavy-hitting emotional part. God, this game makes me feel emotions. Boy, does it make me feel them good as well. This is going to lead. Oh yeah, you can feel that creepy. She was turned into an amalgamate. You know, right? This is going to lead into the next track, track 119. Some point of no return. Oh yeah. Is this Soroba's first boss fight? I think it goes at the top of Great. I think it's below the Trek and Snow, but I think it does deserve this top. Now, we're going to get to track 120, A Mother's Love, and that's a different story. But this is her first phase fight theme, and it is still great. Like, sort of electric guitar on the melody under a little chiptune thing is great. It is still great. Beautiful. And we get to this sort of low part. And it's going to do this cool little thing where it's going to loop to the beginning, but instead of the beginning, we're going to go into the next track, A Mother's Love. Top S tier. Perfect. This one goes above medium. This one listen to this thing. I'm gonna let all 5 minutes of this track play, and you're gonna listen to it, and you're gonna feel how beautiful this song is. Guitar solo number 1. Beautiful. Beautiful. Listen to this. feel that? You feel that bass drum? You feel the groove? You feel the groove? That's a mother's love, baby. You feel that beautiful piano? Beautiful. This one also sounds like it's being played on an actual live piano, just due to how beautiful. Oh my god, then you have the western thing, because that's where Soroba grew up. Beautiful, all of it. Oh, you can feel something's changing, there's something in the water. Something is shifting. Like 5 seconds. This is about 4, 3, 2, 1. Now wait for it. Now wait for it. Here we go, dude. That's why that's why it's at the top. The top. The top. That's why this song is so great, dude. Oh my god. What can I say about this track that hasn't already been said or isn't already being felt? Like, if you're not digging it, if you're not into this track, respectfully seek therapy. Like, seek professional help. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful track. Beautiful game. This next track, track 121, is called "Tucked In." This is Chujin's death. This is the track that plays when Chujin dies, and it's just going in perfect. It's going at the end, but it's going in perfect because of how beautiful this track is, and how sad Chujin's death is. It makes you feel emotions, dude. Not fair. For such a simple track, the emotional weight that it carries. Oh my god. Track 122 is called "Gift." I don't remember if this plays when Kaneko dies or after the flashbacks. Hold on. This is going in perfect here, though, by the way. Oh no. This is after all of that. This is when... It's going above medium. It's going above meltdown. This is the song that plays when Clover sacrifices themselves. This one also carries some weight. How did this fan game make me care about these characters, dude? That's insane. Then they say it's time to go. Beautiful, beautiful track. Beautiful. And then we get, dude, this song, this sound, the end. This is the end, basically. Beautiful song, dude. You have no clue how invested this game has made me. Toby Fox, I beg of you to make this, Okay, I wanna... Toby Fox, make this game canon. Make this game canon. Please. And then we get that hopes and dreams in there. Foreshadowing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This next track, though. It's a lucky number. Track 1, 2, 3. It's called Undertale Yellow. Let's hear it, y'all. Dude, this one is just a continuation of the last one. Does it go up here or above gift? We'll find out. I think it goes... Oh, no, this one goes above. This is the credits as well. Yeah, this is the song that plays when Flowey talks to us for the first time in a while in the True Pacifist route. And he's like, maybe I should let you rest and move on. Oh, that was for nothing. And Clover dies without a soul under the light of the barrier. It's just a beautiful ending. You get the birds from Sans. But it's also Asgore's throne room. And then that, oh my god. Words cannot stress how beautiful the soundtrack to this game is. And then we get Dalv playing his organ. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. What can you even say about this track? Like most of them, like they just speak for themselves, man. Oh yeah, this is Mo. We get Mo with the shufflers, most likely. If you're a nice person, he gets the shufflers. I don't remember what happens during this sequence, to be honest. I think this is Starlo with his family. I don't remember, though. No, this is the Feisty Five. Chilling or something. I don't remember exactly what they're doing in this scene. Remember what happens in this creepy part of town. Or of town? What am I saying? I don't remember what happens in this creepy part of the music. But then we get Axis and his lover on the acid lake. Beautiful. And this track is coming to a close. Beautiful track, Undertale Yellow. This next track, track 124, is called A Place to Rest. I don't remember what this track is. Is this the one that plays with Clover's hat? Oh no, this plays when they are all meeting up and they send. Oh my god, this is going perfect as well. It's going below gift. Actually, I feel like this one can go right here. That's a decent place for that. I feel like Meltdown and Medium shouldn't be completely sent to the bottom. I feel like they deserve some acknowledgement. Man, we're just track after track that hits you in the feels, man. This is when when Marlet's like, you were just a blip in my life, but you caused all of this. Beautiful. This next track, track 125, is called A Call to Action. Something I realized after I played my True Pacifist ending. When it gets to the part where it's like somebody calls for help, you answer the call. I thought it was, if the video would load, that'd be great. I thought it was just randomly throwing out like a random cheesy catchphrase. No, that's Frisk calling for help in the Undertale ending. And I think that's just beautiful. It's going at the bottom, but it definitely deserves that perfect. And that's it. And then this final encounter is God, if these tracks would load, that would be This is a heavy one. This is looks like they've grouped Bergen, Thruken, and Asgore together. Oh, I want to put this one at the top. It goes right there. Wait for it to hit. Wait for it to hit. This is the, I'm assuming, the only track from the Fly Passers ending, and boy, is it the most beautiful track. God. Technically, it's just borrowed from Undertale. So is Medium. But oh my god, are they perfect. Just great. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I can tell this. Okay, yeah, this one looks like it's going to track, or it's gonna loop. Oh boy, this one goes. This one's going in perfect. This one's going in perfect. Enemy retreating, dude. Oh god. It's going here. It's going above Flock Together, below Greenhouse. Enemy retreating. Just such a perfect. Oh my god. And this track is 3 minutes long. I was so powerful. I didn't ever get to listen to the whole thing. Especially because after the first encounter it was slow. It was slow every time. That was a great mechanic. It let you know, hey, this is how close you are. Like you're this close. Beautiful. Man, they went so hard on this half of the song, knowing full damn well that majority of players would never hear this in-game. But they still made it go hard. Alright, up next is Apprehension. I already know what this one is. Track 128, up and coming, is Apprehension. Oh god, what to say about this one? Well, I know what to say if you would play the song. It's going in perfect. I'll go ahead and say that. It's going in perfect. Alright, we got 4 seconds. It's going in perfect. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh god. It's like, it's Martlet's theme, but with the dissonance and the guitars. It's going right here. It's going right there. Oh, how beautiful this song is. It's very apprehensive as well. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, you can tell that I'm running out of things to say about this track. They're all just so good. Bum bum. Oh my god. Beautiful. Oh my guitar solo. Holy guitar solo. Hey, I'm gonna slide this above Meltdown. It's not going above medium, but it's going up here. I believe this is a loop. I'm not certain though. Bum bum. This is a repeat of the second half, but the first half, but I'm listening to it anyway because of how beautiful this song is. Also, can we talk about how hard the Martlet fight is? Like the Genocide Snowden Martlet fight? Because you don't have the dash or anything. Oh my god. Sorry if my poor singing are kind of ruining the song, but go listen to it yourself, dude. And download Undertale Yellow on Game Jolt, dude. I swear to God. Go do it right now. Play the game. This one is called Orange Skies. It's track number 129. This plays when... Excuse me. This plays when Starlo dies. I'm going to put this at the top of A. It's going to go right here. That seems good. That seems good. Some point of no return does beat it, though, so we're just going to go there. This is a short little track. It's when, ooh, the wind goes crazy. The emptiness of the Wild East. Nothing left but Soroba's anger. This next track, track 130, Trial by Fire, is going to bring some feelings out of me because of how long I spent fighting Genocide Soroba. Arguably more than I spent fighting... Dude, I just naturally had the inclination to spam press right key to get away from the attack that depletes your HP. This one's going in A. It'll go bottom. Honestly, a call to action is better. It deserves perfect just because of how good it is. Despite my personal bias against it, because I hate the Soroba fight. But it is good. It does deserve some recognition. These dissonant piano chords, all beautiful. It is a fun track. I just spent most of my life terrorized by her attacks. Oh, and the track is almost over. So here's track 131. End of the line. This one is good. This one is good. This one is S. I say it goes above fever pitch. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. It's like the Axis theme, it's almost the exact same, but they did definitely add some pizzazz to it. I'm bouncing in my seat, dude. I'm rocking. I'm feeling it. Banging my head and whatnot. Pop my neck and crap because I gotta pop my head even more. Track is almost over. We're going into track 132. It's called Remedy. This one, this is Marlet. This is straight up above A Mother's Love. Just wait for this guitar solo, dude. Bum. Do. Oh, dude. This is just a rock, like a rock song now. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, the video's almost 3 hours long. That's insane. It's been a while. Whatever. Rating these songs. Oh, 3. Oh, happy 3 hours on the video, everybody. There's no way you stuck around this long. If you stuck around this long, you might as well subscribe, right? Oh, beautiful. There's a reason this is at the top of my list. Alright. Going into track 133. This one's called Retribution. I'm pretty sure this is Martlet's second phase. Yep, Retribution. Also perfect here. This one's going right here. Comfortably sitting right there. It's not nearly as good as the Phase 1 song, but like this moment, just pure horror. The realization that Martlet is melting. Martlet doesn't have much longer. Bum, bum, bum. Teamed up with that motif on the guitar. It's just perfection. That little bass guitar solo right there goes crazy. Alright, who's ready for the next track? The second to last track on the soundtrack. Track 134, Honest Day's Work. Is this 3.5 minutes of silence? Of like ambient noises? How do I rank this? Like realistically, where to like technically, like it's kind of going awful. But at the same time, part of me wants to just leave it in good because of, I mean, obviously the intention, right, is that you get to this track in game after you kill Martlet and everyone's dead and the hotel lights are off and it's desolate and you feel awful because you accomplished your goal. You got what you wanted. Everyone is dead. The underground is empty. This is the game's way of saying, hey, it really is empty. Hear this? That's how much you've left behind. Nothing. And it does its job so well. This is what plays when you walk. You go in the elevator, you go to new home, and it's completely evacuated and empty. Take that elevator to the castle. You walk through the empty judgment hall. You approach the throne room, knowing that Asgore doesn't stand a chance. Such a creepy song. That crescendo was great. And this is the last track of the OST. Track 135, Adjourned. I believe this plays in the pacifist route, actually. I'm trying to check, though. Yep, post-credits end scene during the true pacifist. Oh, this plays when, oh, it's when it shows that realistic picture of the hat and the gun. We don't count the house. That's the last track. It's going right here. And with that, that is my tier list ranking of all 135 songs on the Undertale Yellow OST. Thank you so much for watching it all the way to the end. I can't believe you did that. I hope you enjoyed. If this video gets, let's say, 50 likes, I will make a tier list of Undertale's OST. If not, then I guess people won't want it, and it's fine. If the band is there, then I'm certainly willing to do that. I love Undertale's OST, and I'm more familiar with it, so I'll be able to sort of have a thought-out plan. But yeah, here's all the 29 tracks that were put in the perfect category, 38 in the great category, 46 in the good category, 18 in the okay category, 2 in bad, and 2 in awful. This is just extra for some reason. Yeah, once again, this video is longer than 2 hours, and my editor does not let me edit videos longer than 2 hours, so I'll just have to... I mean, I did this in one take. I'm quite proud of myself. Once again, happy birthday to me. If you wish me happy birthday in the comments, I'll love you forever and ever. And if you guess, I had all 3 hours and 9 minutes to think of what to do. If someone guesses what age I'm turning, I don't know, I'll subscribe to you or something. I don't know. Put what you want me to do in your comment. And if you get it right, then I'll do something. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be on the lookout for a couple other Undertale-based videos based on other fan games of Undertale and whatnot. And check out any other videos in my channel. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. Obviously, I said if this video gets 50 likes, I will make an Undertale OST tier list. And let me know if you want to see any other tier lists, like, I don't know, characters of this game or other games or boss fights. I know it's called YouTube, and it's like me, it's my tube, but like whatever you guys want to see, I'm down for. I love this game to death. All the Undertale-based games, they're just so near and dear to me, and I'd honestly be happy with doing anything relating to these games. So if you watch all the way to the end and you're still not subscribed, for shame. No, I'm kidding. You can do what you want, but you just watched 3 hours and 10 minutes of a man listen to music and rant about it, so I mean, there's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's all I have to say. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care.